Hi there, I'm Sherry Midiko, the creator of the Diet Terminator Master Education Program. Thank you so much for watching this free video training, 5 Secrets Every Weight Loss Professional Should Know. So if you're watching this video, you're most likely a nutritionist, a fitness professional, or in the wellness realm, helping clients specifically with weight loss and maybe weight maintenance. So you're probably great at what you do, and you've experienced seeing and guiding lots of clients to success. They've had amazing success with what you've given them with your coaching, your guidance, and they've stepped into their program, their process, and have had amazing results with weight loss. And then, of course, on top of that, which is really the rewarding piece, is they step into their self-confidence and so much more. It's bigger than the weight, right? Their self-confidence helps them flourish also in other aspects of their life. But you've also most likely have had those clients who, even with your help, continue to yo-yo, struggle, hit plateaus, do that dance, that little 2 steps forward, 2 steps back sort of dance. You may even experience those clients who completely disappear from your program, and it's like they've fallen off the face of the earth and you're never to see them again. You may even experience clients who've come through have had amazing success once before, they've lost a bunch of weight, and they come back a year or 2 later and they're back at square one, knocking at your door for your help all over again. So just to let you know, it has nothing to do with your skills as a weight loss coach, provider, personal trainer, nutritionist. But it has to do with human behavior and the nature of change and what it really means and takes to change and to help your clients change. So that's what this video series is all about, the 5 secrets, is to help you grasp a little bit more on what's happening here between their clients' ears, so you can help bring about greater success in them, because I'm sure if you're as passionate about it as I am, you want 100% of your clients to get there, to gain that success, to be that confident, and to flourish in the other areas of their lives. So I got into the fitness and nutrition industry with my own weight loss story. I started my first diet at the age of 12, and I yo-yoed and yo-yoed for years. I lost and gained the same 20, 25, 30 pounds more than I'd like to admit. I've been there. I get it. I understand the struggle. I understand the obsession. I understand what people go through, that self-hatred, that shame that they carry around after failure, after failure, after failure, after failure. And once I broke free, my world opened up, and I set on a mission to help as many people as I could break free from all of the shame and the pain and the hatred that weight struggle provides. So that naturally brought me into the health and wellness field. I became a fitness trainer and nutritionist. And with my unconventional ways of doing things, I've had a good 16 years of helping clients really break free from that weight loss struggle. Now, I can't claim 100% success rates because that's the nature of human behavior, but I can profess to having a great number more of success rates than handing somebody a diet plan. And I want to share with you some of those unconventional processes that I've taken clients through for the past 16 years, and it stemmed from my own success. So, secret number 1 of the 5 secrets every weight loss professional should know is it's not about the food. That's right. It's not about the food. It's not about the nutrition plan. It's not about the diet. It's about what's happening right here between your client's ears. So, in case you haven't noticed, people reach for food for all kinds of reasons that has absolutely nothing to do with physical hunger. We reach for food for many, many reasons. And If you're a weight loss professional, you're also going to have to consider helping your clients in ways that don't have anything to do about giving them another diet plan or meal plan, but to help them with some of the core pieces of the struggle. So with that, I want to teach you a little bit more about that knee-jerk reaction. Why do people reach for food in that knee-jerk reaction? Why do people not only then reach for food, but I hear this from clients all the time. Sherry, you know what? When I'm stressed, I don't care about my diet plan. I don't care about my nutrition plan. I just want to feel good, and I want to feel good right now. So that knee-jerk reaction comes out of the habits that they have created of years and years and years of reaching for food for another trigger. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about habits today. So habits are deeply ingrained patterns. Literally on a microscopic level, if you cut the brain open, you could see them. They're like little roads, little, traveling highways that our thoughts and actions take. And they literally leave a mark. And as humans, habits are in our DNA. There's no escaping them. So I say let's use them to our favor. So the reason we have habits in place is, well, let me back up a minute here. So habits have three components to them. A trigger, an action, and a reward. Carl Duhigg in his book Habits actually calls the trigger a cue. I just like the term trigger in the food knee-jerk reaction scenario. It works well here. So once a trigger is set and the person carries out an action and a great reward is gotten by the brain remembers that, and each time the trigger is set and the more this is taken part in, time after time again, where that trigger is set, the same action is taken, and the same reward is given, the brain, in the reason we have these habits is the brain has an opportunity to go on autopilot. When that trigger is set, it says, ooh, I know what to do here. I can relax for a while because I also know what my reward's going to be. And just think of this as for a moment of if you had to think about every little action you took throughout the day, whether it be, how you get up in the morning, how you make your coffee, how when you pull away from the driveway, you automatically shut the garage door. Your mind would be on overload. So habits give your brain a chance to relax, recover, and not overthink everything. So knowing this is very important from a weight loss standpoint, and I'll give you a real life example. So I'll give you an example of one of my clients. Her name is Sarah. So let's talk about stress eating for a minute. Her knee-jerk reaction was to stress at work. So every single day, at least once, she would get stressed and frustrated at work. Now, her knee-jerk reaction to the stress was to turn to chocolate specifically. So every time she was frustrated and stressed at work, she would get up, head to the kitchen, and grab a few pieces of chocolate. Sometimes way too many pieces. And once we discovered what her actual trigger was, after giving her some time to pay attention to these things, I helped her in a couple of different ways. And this is some of the co-creative pieces to the puzzle that you really want to help your clients with. One is, look at the trigger first. Is there a way to either alleviate the trigger altogether so they're not white knuckling it and trying to do something different in that habit, or at least take the edge off of the stress, the frustration, whatever it is the trigger is for that client. Everybody's a little bit different. There's a lot of triggers. So in her case, in Sarah's case, yes, well, we weren't sure, but she was going to bring this frustration topic to her boss because she was at the point where she didn't even know if she could work there anymore. It was so stressful. So scary conversation, right? You're asking the client to do something different, going out of their comfort zone. But in the end, her boss was receptive to that, and he brought the whole team in, and they worked on a solution together, which actually was the benefit to the whole team because it helped lower everybody's frustration level. Guess what? If one person in the office is frustrated, most likely they're not the only one. So in taking the edge off of that and helping alleviate some of that, at least somewhat, it was easier for her to then take the second piece of the habit cycle, and when she was triggered, because it wasn't as intense as it had been before, she was able to take a different action instead of turning to chocolate to get the reward of, let me talk about the reward. The reward for her was distraction, which is most people, and the feeling good, because as we know, chocolate and other carbohydrates are serotonin boosters, and they give the brain a natural uplift, feel good quite quickly. So what Sarah decided to do, instead of every time she was frustrated, head into the kitchen and grab some chocolate, she decided she was going to get up, head into the bathroom so that she could have a moment to gather her thoughts, stretch a little bit. She wanted to also move her body, get into a new perspective. So then when she came back out and was ready to deal with it, she could respond to the issue instead of reacting, which is turning to the chocolate. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit better about some different ways to approach. And instead of just handing Sarah a nutrition program, it wouldn't work because she didn't have the tools to problem solve the trigger, her actions, and have a different kind of way to respond to why she was being triggered. So if you're a weight loss professional, I suggest you just step back and think about it for a minute. Where are your clients really struggling? Where are they getting triggered? Where do they give in and feel weak in the moment and lose their willpower and aren't able to white knuckle it anymore? I encourage you to sit down with them and have these kinds of conversations so you can problem solve and get to the heart of the matter. So it's easier for them to actually follow through with that healthy eating program that they so want to follow through with. Because guess what happens when Sarah is no longer acting out and turning to sugar after chocolate and chocolate and chocolate on a daily and multiple times a day basis? Yeah, the weight just sort of starts coming off a lot easier. It's not so forceful. She has different tools in place, okay? She's not turning to the chocolate to soothe herself. She has other things she can apply. So, thank you so much for watching today. I want to let you know what I'm going to be talking about in the next video of our series. I'm going to give you 2 of the next secrets. In the next video, I'm going to talk about something that I don't know if anybody is talking about. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, and that is about personality traits and common personality traits that keep people stuck in overeating and yo-yo dieting. And the second is how to kind of co-create a program with your clients, because they're going to have a lot more success if they're a part of the structuring and decision making. They'll have a whole new way of empowerment. So thanks again for watching. I will see you in a couple days on the next video.